3 days after meeting Ryan, Maya received a message that would change everything. Maya Johnson never expected to fall in love again. At 42 years old, she had spent the last 3 years rebuilding her life after a painful divorce. She had learned how to enjoy her own company. She focused on work, spent time with family, and told herself that if love ever found her again, it would happen naturally. Most evenings were simple. She would make dinner, watch a little television, and scroll through her phone before bed. She wasn't looking for anyone. Then one Tuesday evening, she received a message. Hi, Maya. I came across your profile and just wanted to say you have a beautiful smile. The message was from a man named Ryan Walker. His profile looked normal: professional photos, friends, family pictures. Nothing seemed suspicious. Maya almost ignored the message, but something made her respond. Thank you. That simple reply would change everything. Over the next few days, Ryan seemed different from anyone Maya had met before. He wasn't crude. He wasn't pushy. He asked thoughtful questions. He wanted to know about her favorite books, her childhood memories, and the goals she still hoped to accomplish. For the first time in a very long time, Maya felt genuinely interesting to someone. Every morning, Ryan sent a good morning message. Every evening, he wished her sweet dreams. When Maya mentioned having a stressful day at work, Ryan checked on her during lunch. When she mentioned her favorite coffee shop, he remembered the name. The attention felt amazing. After years of feeling invisible, she finally felt seen. 3 days after they started talking, Ryan sent a message that made Maya stop and stare at her screen. I know this sounds crazy, but I think I'm falling in love with you. Maya laughed out loud. 3 days? How could anyone fall in love in 3 days? But secretly, part of her was flattered. Nobody had ever said anything like that to her before. She told herself Ryan was just being romantic. Maybe he was simply honest about his feelings. Maybe he wasn't afraid to express himself. The more Maya thought about it, the more special it made her feel. Over the next several weeks, Ryan turned up the intensity. Flowers arrived at her office. A surprise gift appeared on her doorstep. Long messages filled with compliments appeared throughout the day. You are the most amazing woman I've ever met. I've never felt this way before. I can't stop thinking about you. At first, it felt like something out of a movie. Her coworkers loved hearing about Ryan. Her friends told her she deserved someone who treated her well. Even Maya's mother smiled when she talked about him. For the first time in years, Maya was excited about the future. Then Ryan started talking about things that seemed a little fast: marriage, living together, growing old together. At first, Maya found it sweet. After all, Ryan seemed sincere. But deep down, a tiny voice inside her wondered how someone could make such huge promises so quickly. She ignored the feeling because Ryan made her happy. One Saturday, Maya planned a lunch with her best friend, Denise. She told Ryan she would be unavailable for a few hours. Almost immediately, his tone changed. Oh, okay. I guess your friends are more important than me. Maya frowned. The response surprised her. She assured him she would call later, but throughout lunch, her phone buzzed constantly. Message after message. Are you still there? Why aren't you responding? Did I do something wrong? By the time lunch ended, Maya felt guilty. She found herself apologizing. The strange thing was that she wasn't sure what she was apologizing for. As the weeks passed, similar situations happened more often. Ryan became upset when she spent time with family. He became disappointed when she worked late. If she didn't answer quickly enough, he acted hurt. Every conversation somehow became about his feelings. Whenever Maya tried to discuss her concerns, Ryan had a way of flipping the situation around. Instead of addressing her worries, he convinced her that she was hurting him. Eventually, Maya stopped bringing things up. It was easier than arguing. One evening, Denise visited Maya's house. As they sat in the kitchen talking, Maya's phone lit up again. Ryan, Denise noticed. Does he always text this much? Maya laughed nervously. He's just affectionate. A few minutes later, another message arrived, then another, then another. Denise raised an eyebrow. That doesn't seem affectionate. It seems controlling. Maya immediately defended him. No, you don't understand. He just loves me. Denise didn't argue. She simply asked one question. How long have you actually known him? Maya thought for a moment. Just under 3 months. For the first time, saying it out loud sounded strange. 3 months. Ryan was already talking about marriage, already talking about forever, already expecting constant access to her time. That night, Maya couldn't sleep. She found herself scrolling through old messages. She read the very first conversations they had shared. At first, everything sounded romantic, but now she noticed something different. Ryan had been making huge declarations before truly knowing her. He called her perfect before learning about her flaws. He talked about forever before experiencing real life with her. He promised commitment before trust had even been built. The more she read, the more uncomfortable she felt. The next day, Ryan called. As usual, he immediately launched into plans for their future. But this time, Maya listened differently. For the first time, she paid attention to the speed, the pressure, the intensity, the constant need for reassurance, the constant need for control. Suddenly, everything looked different. The flowers, the compliments, the endless messages, the grand promises, they weren't signs of a deep relationship. They were attempts to create a deep relationship before one naturally existed. Maya finally understood what had been happening. Ryan wasn't building intimacy, he was accelerating it. He wanted emotional commitment before trust had time to develop. And once Maya became attached, the controlling behavior began. A few days later, Maya ended the relationship. Ryan did not take it well. The charming man she met in the beginning disappeared almost instantly. The loving messages became angry messages. The compliments became insults. The understanding partner became someone she barely recognized. Ironically, his reaction confirmed everything she had realized. The version of Ryan she fell in love with had never truly existed. It was a character designed to win her trust as quickly as possible. Months later, Maya looked back on the experience with a new perspective. She wasn't embarrassed. She wasn't ashamed. She was wiser. She learned that real love doesn't rush, it doesn't pressure, it doesn't demand instant commitment. Healthy relationships grow over time. Trust takes time. Respect takes time. Love takes time. And sometimes the biggest red flag isn't cruelty. Sometimes it's someone trying to give you forever before they've even gotten to know your name. The red flags were always there. Now you know where to look. Until next time, this is Red Flag Psychology, wishing you healthy relationships and clear boundaries.